Hello and welcome to Ring of Elysium? I was really not prepared. Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am playing a Battle Royale game because that's not my usual kind of content, but this is a game that I'm genuinely enjoying. And being someone who normally hates free-to-play games and normally hates Battle Royale games, this is actually really fun. Now, it's a Chinese game. It's in early access from what I know. I play some of this on duos. I'm now going through in a training mode so I can play on solo. You need to complete one round and board the helicopter on training to earn the ability to play solo. So seeing as I've already played some in duo, I have a slight chance of managing to make it to a heli. But unlike other Battle Royale games, in this one it's not whoever survives the longest and is the last man standing. It's survive until the final zone. If you don't know how it works in Battle Royale, is you are on a map and then the map closes and gets smaller and smaller and smaller until there is literally nowhere to go. And the way it works in this game is you have a set amount of time that you have before the zone is completely overrun by, well, this map is fire, and on the other map, the snow map, is snow. It gets so cold that you all freeze to death unless you get out of there. Also, vehicles. You can pull out a bike like this, use it to get around, and that is something that I fucking love. And, yes, just fully recommend that you give this game a go. Now, it is free to play. It's about 7 or 8 gigs in download, and I just really recommend you give it a try. Now, I'm waiting to see when the zone is going to be. We got 30 seconds, as you can see on the bottom left, until the ash arrives. And when that's arrived, it means that we will be able to see on the map where we need to go for our first of 3 zones. And after the third one, a helicopter will come, and then you've got a couple minutes to get onto that heli before the situation gets worse for you. And it's all about pretty much just trying to get onto that heli. Now, of course, people can camp the heli, and I'm not sure if you can win by killing everybody else, but I think to when you do, in fact, have to make it to the heli. So as you can see here, the ash has arrived. Everything is blue. We need to get within this area here. So if we want to do that, we can either go through here on the islands, through here, or we can potentially look for a boat, which I'm going to do. So let's have a quick look. Now, I don't know if there's any players on this island with me, because I'm extremely smart and I didn't check. So this could be a bit risky. Now, of course, if you're worried that there are people there, the faster you'll go in, the harder you are to hit. So using your BMX or your skis is what I would call heavily recommended. Anyway, let's scour down here for a boat. No boat, but that is in fact a car. And of course a car faster than a push bike. Oh god. Not much of a car, if I'm honest. But it will have to do. Let's use this to get out of here. Unless, of course, we can find a boat, which I'm slightly preferable on. Anyway, we have a long way to go, and the chances of... Oh, there's a boat. That will help out a lot. But in this game, of course, you can play it in duos, and you can play it in squads. I'm going to guess squads of 4. I've only played this game in duos now. Okay, so we want to go directly this way. We can get off in this corner here, really, but I've been where that whale is, and that is a fucking hot spot and a half, so I'm going to try and avoid that. Right, as long as we're in the zone, we're fine. I'm going to try and go for there, and then we'll see where we can head to from there. But, oh yeah, and there's a boat there, and that's been parked up by a player, because it's aiming towards the land rather than away. So that tells me, oh, and that there. Eesh. I will go further right, because I'm not risking it. Yeah, literally where I put my marker, somebody else has gone there. And another boat there. I'm not feeling as confident as I was before, but... Oh boy. And another boat there. You know what, fuck it. Just go onto land, don't be a wimp. I'm hearing shots, so let's try not to die straight away. So as long as I'm in the zone, that's all that matters. We can go for those buildings there. I think a better bet will, in fact... No. I like an idea. Okay. That car's got its lights on, which means that somebody might have turned the engine on at some point and drove it. Don't know that for certain. Hey, shots to my left now. We can hear them, so... Let's be careful of my left. Oh, a player died here. I am not checking that loot. I am not risking it. I'm expecting it to be a player around here, so... Let's be careful, to say the least. Shots up ahead. Oh, there he is. Well, with a 2-time scope, I'd rather get a little bit closer. So, I'm going to wait a second. He may have spotted me. Don't think he has. I normally don't chase after people like this, but... I'm recording, so I can't play as wimpy as I normally do. Uh-oh. Got him. That's one down. I don't like to run over to their loot straight away. Something I learned from my old DayZ days, but... You know... Sometimes you just say, fuck it. You just go for it. Anyway, I got 1 kill, and that's more than I thought I'd do already. Well, we can always wait for the next zone. If we just wait here for about 40 seconds. I'm going to guess that either the zone's going to go this way or this way. So, I'm just going to wait it out. Okay. So it is going either side of the map. This concerns me because that's literally a city. This is where it's going to get a little dicey. I'm hearing shots, so I'm just going to get bike out and go for it. Now, I have heard that you can do tricks on bikes, but, oh, yeah, you can. Fair enough. I figured it out. You press one of the direction keys. Did someone just take... Oh, boy. Let's get away from that. I think someone just took that airdrop. If you hit one of the direction keys, you know, A or W, while also pressing space... Oh, it didn't do it that time. Well, let's not fuck about with that right now. I want to get inside. I don't like this building. There's no doors. I've changed my mind. Grab basic loot and then get the fuck upstairs. Come on, you're not going to give me an extended mag. God damn it. So one thing that is different in this game than PUBG is that there is no leaning with E and Q. If you want to lean, sometimes you can go up to a window, and as you can see there, it'll give you the ability to peek. And there's another... it's behind the trees, of course I can't get a shot at it. Now, there are other items you can use other than a bike and a ski, a snowboard even. You can also use a grappling hook, which, if you've seen Just Cause, allows you to shoot a hook onto a building, and it will drag you towards it, and then you can get around that way. But, of course, by doing that, you don't have the bike, so if you're in a situation where you need to get somewhere speedy, you're not going to get there very fast, because, of course, you've only really got the ability of whatever surroundings and environment is around you. So if you're stuck out in the open, you can't really drag yourself to anything, and even then the range isn't that long. And then the third option is a climbing axe, which you can find certain surfaces that allow you to dig the axe into the wall of, and allow you to scale that structure. So that is another way of getting around. And it's all up to you, just what you prefer. I prefer using the bike, because I find that the most convenient out of all of them. But of course, there's certain situations which call for the other items that would make it a whole lot easier. But I tend to go for the bike more. I don't need... Now, this is another cool feature. You can switch scopes on the fly. So I've got a holo in there, I've got a 2.0 in there. So if I don't want to scope on here, then when I get my sniper out, if I hit T, I need to use it... Okay, I'm using it for close. Okay, I need it for far to someone over there. There we go. So you can easily just switch between them with the click of a button. Now, I don't really need a scope for this in here, but there's no real reason for me to be using first person in here. Third person, full auto, that'll do me fine. So I can put the scope on here, I can hit T, and then that way I can have the scope on there, and when I need it, it's on. So that's a really, really useful feature. 23 players. I don't think I'm going to manage to get on the heli in my very first game, but, or I don't think I'm going to get on the heli at all for a while, but I think we're going to get outplayed. But we're going to try. Damn, I'm in the circle again. So I need to head out for that way. Might as well go for it now. I'd rather have the AK out for this situation. We're probably going to die here, but... you know, that's the game. You know, you need to be prepared to die a lot. But it is a survival game, so if you're going to play cowardly or camping, I can't not justify that. This isn't Call of Duty, you know, we're not sprinting around and just shooting people willy-nilly. You're trying to survive. You're not trying to get a kill streak. I will feel much safer getting into a building, but... Oh, God. This is tense. I'm probably better off going for the houses over there, but I'm not really sure where I want to go. Shit. Alright, we can see when the next zone is. Oh, no, wait, the heli. Oh, boy. Okay, so we know when the heli's going to be. So we can probably scope towards it, even. But, of course, being up here, I've got no one to watch my back, so... We're gonna have to be very, very careful. 10 people left. There's only 4 seats, if I remember correctly, on that plane. Heli even. So, just gotta wait and hope. I saw that guy then. Three people left, nobody's boarded it. I don't know if anyone's camping it, so... Okay, there's me and one other person, and I'm hearing shots. I don't know if he's seen me. But I can always go for the... Oh, I see him. We can potentially get the drop on him. I'm not sure yet. Fuck. I must have gotten close to hitting him then. Just gonna go for it. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I made it, I made it, I made it. I did it. Oh. Oh. Yes. Okay, I managed to do it first time. So, that was really intense. I fucked up my shot completely and I thought he was going to have me. Oh, okay, well guys, that is Rings of Elysium, whatever it's called. Ring of Elysium? Ring of Elysium? Yeah, it's free to play. I thoroughly enjoy it. And that was the most intense I have ever felt during a what should we call it? A battle royale game. Apparently there were bots in that. I now feel less impressed with what I did, but that might not have been a bot in the end. That could have been a player, for all I know. You completed the training mode and unlocked the solo mode. In normal games, you will encounter a lot less bots. As your skill and ratings get higher, you will stop encountering bots in the games completely. So there's bots in... That makes sense to fill up solo. But I wonder, did I kill a bot? Because I didn't check the kill board. I hope not. And I hope that... It could have been a bot. It was playing really weirdly, just running in and shooting. And that could have been a... Oh, man, I feel dumb now. I no longer feel happy with my success. I'll see you next time, guys. See ya. Goodbye. For fuck's sake. I can't have nice things.
We're in the safe area.
That's...
Is there a guy there?
Yeah. You flipped it!